Hi, I'm Steve,
I'm Estelle.
and we just wanted to share our story, a little bit of how we came to St. Paul's. So, despite living barely a mile away, we were here for years and years without even realizing that St. Paul's existed until about 11 years ago, a little bit after our daughter was born. And we were searching for a place where we could raise her and with people who shared our values. And we visited the Saturday night service, and we were immediately welcomed with wine and cheese. And the snacks were awesome. But what really got us coming back week after week was how immediately welcoming everybody was. The entire Saturday night crew really embraced the everyone is welcome spirit of St. Paul's, including sometimes a crying baby in that. But it was great to have just a group of people that welcomed us and Emily as she grew up. And over the years we saw this attitude just continue everywhere throughout St. Paul's. I had the opportunity to be part of vestry, including being the vestry representative to the St. Paul's preschool. And this gave me the chance to really see the influence St. Paul's has on the community around us. I've lost track of how many neighbors have mentioned how much they loved having their kids go to the St. Paul's preschool, and just the impact that has had on their lives. And the preschool is really not the only way that St. Paul's is doing this. A few years ago, the church made a decision to commit to focusing on bringing on a dedicated family and children minister. And that position's been filled by a couple different people over the years, but what's been consistent over that entire time is that we've continued to prioritize that program, and the number of kids and families at St. Paul's has blossomed during that time. We've been so excited to see Emily go from being sort of the only kid at Saturday night service to now we see groups of kids running around and playing on the lawn every weekend, and there's friendships being formed, and with the completion of the new office and some dedicated space, we can't wait to see what they do with it.
So I love St. Paul's, and I love all the things that we do, our children's ministry and the moms group I'm a part of. I'm in the aging parents group, and I love the sermons and the music and just everything. But my heart really lies with Sunday Supper, and I volunteer with them, and I help manage once a month. And we feed people. That's the basis of what we do. What we used to do was give people a hot meal and sit down, and we would get to watch people build community and make friends, our guests and our volunteers, and guests and volunteers together. It's very special. But when the pandemic hit, we really had to change and adapt really quick. We turned into a grab and go meal and groceries, and we have sandwiches and things, but we did it quick, and I'm very proud of the fact that we never shut down. We give our guests a lunch, groceries, and desserts, gift cards. We've been able to give $10 gift cards every week since the pandemic started, and all sorts of things that people need. I tell you this not just to brag, but I tell you because it is so special. We do things. The pandemic has really made us change and adapt, and we never shut down, and we have even done extra things. We've done clothing drives. We collect things from people and are able to give them out. We even won a grant to get sock donations, and we established we put in a vaccine clinic this weekend, and it was amazing to see people get vaccinated, and it is such a special thing. We are in space together and in community with our guests. And I feel we've listened and we've adapted and changed. And what we really do is try to love people and listen and meet people's needs. And what I share all this to tell you, this is a really sacred, special place. Sunday supper is so special. And why I'm putting it in this video is that Sunday supper could have only happened in the context of St. Paul's, because St. Paul's itself is a super special and sacred place where we have lots of different kinds of people, and people feel safe here. They feel included, they feel loved, and then they feel enough love to put it out and share it with other people. And we do things like Sunday supper and our children's ministry and the preschool and all of the other wonderful things that you may have seen at St. Paul's. So we look for ways to help and to give, and the specialness of Sunday supper and all these other things are just because of the people at St. Paul's, and that's why we contribute.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for your time. Just as we're coming up on Homecoming Sunday in a couple weeks and welcoming Pastor Kay back, we encourage everybody to think about all the things going on at St. Paul's and that we've built together over the years, and what makes it a special place for you. And keep that in mind as we think about how we can give back and keep building for the future. Thanks.